I'm Louis Pisano. I'm from Bunkerhill, New Jersey. This is my third year on staff, and had a great time with all your kids this session. It was really amazing.
Hi guys, I'm Pierce Cote. I'm from Bedford, New York. This is my 8th summer here, my first on staff. Couldn't have asked for a better first cabin to have. Had an awesome time. Miss you guys all. I hope to see you guys all back here next year.
I'm Tommy Bourne. I'm from Bushforest, Illinois, and it's my 8th year here, first on staff as well. And like Pierce said, this guy was awesome. We had a lot of fun with all these guys, and hope to see all you back next year.
I'm Emily Carney. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. This is my second year on staff, and I feel really lucky to have this cabin, and right now I'm going to miss you guys a lot next session and next year.
Hey guys, I'm Nick Favaloro. This is my 6th summer associated with Kiev. I was here for 4 years as a camper, and I worked the beginning and the end of the session with North Bunkerhill. In the middle, I was with some of the younger kids in JK. But even from that British time with the cabin, it's a special group, and it's this group is different from a lot of cabins. Just they feel like a cabin that's already been through a lot of the old the long trips, and they haven't yet. So it's only a better version.
Yeah, and so we're going to do things a little bit differently this year. The directors want us to save the individual anecdotes and kind of that stuff for after the ceremony. So if you want to talk about any of the kids individually, just go at lunch or around the picnic tables. We're super happy to talk. I guess we're going to focus more on the cabin in general. And I don't know where to start with these guys. It's a really amazing cabin. I had them 2 years ago in North Townsend, and it was a great year for me. Great year to be with all you guys, and so I requested to have them this year, and just from the start, like, you guys are all studs, like, made it so easy for me. Great group of guys, and so this was like our first year doing real trips where we kind of get up on the river, take up, put down tents every night. It's definitely the first real trip for the younger cabins, so it's kind of a big deal. We started our climb around the 4th of July. It was the night of the big storm, the hurricane that came up here. So we had a lot of rain. We went to Cannon Hills that night. Did 2 little hikes. It was definitely good to get everyone in the hiking, camping mindset. It was a little rough, but I think we all had a great time out there in the rain. We got back and we started getting ready for our St. Croix trip. And the St. Croix trip's up in, it's a Canada-Maine border, so we're always right on the border along the trip. And it's a 5-day trip, 6 days, 5 nights, and we got really lucky this year. The group that actually went before us dealt with the hurricane, but we got all sun every day. First 3 days we were on the lake. Great, easy paddling for the most part, great weather, good food on the lake, some burgers, some chicken patties, and on our 3rd day we portage to St. Croix, and it's a really small portage, but this is one of my favorite moments of the trip. We pulled up next to a group of I don't know what exactly the group was, but it was a bunch of old guys and younger guys, and it was kind of a mixed match of people, and they were really struggling, dragging their canoes on the ground, took them forever to portage, and these guys just picked up all the gear, carried the canoes over their heads, did a great job. We beat them in the portage, and then we were actually racing them for the campsite at Little Falls, and I was like, all right guys, we'll let them go ahead of us because I bet you they're going to flip on the river, and we're not. We'll beat them at the campsite. And I really had no clue, but later that day, we're paddling down the river and we see the guys, their boats are flipped, and we're just drifting right down, made it to the campsite, and I was like, good old cute boys, of course we made it for them. And we spent a great night on Little Falls. It's these rapids. Our campsite was right to the right of them, and the water was running high in St. Croix, so the rapids were so fun. We took all the gear out of the boats and ran dry a bunch of times. And then we put life jackets on and just swam down the rapids. I went down on my sleeping pad. It was, it was real fun. And great night at Little Falls. Probably one of the highlights of my trip. And the river kind of slowed down after that. We did a lot of good fishing. Bobby caught all kinds of stuff out there. He was we caught frogs, we caught carp. Yeah, we fed some of the fish to snapping turtle. The nature out there was really amazing. And then the only day of rain we got was our last day. The paddles put out spot and it was raining, but none of us cared. We stopped at an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet on the way home.
Did you eat that?
No, they had like American. And there was this kid in the toilet barfing out.
He was barfing his kid in the toilet.
Barfing out like blood onto the toilets. It was disgusting.
And then he just walks out. He's even flushed.
Honestly,
Walks out.
I think all you guys are so ready for the older cabs. Like, this is kind of the transition in your kid career where it's not really about in camp, it's more about the trips. And you guys just absolutely crushed this trip. Definitely all ready for the older cabins, and I think you guys should definitely continue to come back as a group. Keep on doing the trips because that's really the best part of Kiev, and you guys did such a great job. I'm sad this much my last trip with y'all, but it was a really great time. So now I've got some just the quals they got in camp. They're just, like the pottery, archery, that kind of stuff. And we're in camp,
I only did on Call Thursday.
So Jordan, you're at first year, man. Got your archery, fishing pole. And I want to hug from all you guys. Yes, man. You got your photography and hockey qual special mentions, and your photography, swim, and adventure quals, man. You want to give us all Bobby, you're at maximum. You got your photography and fishing special mentions, and your photography, adventure, and fishing quals. So here's your jacket case. You got your swimming qual, man. Good job. Tim O'Brien. You got your pottery and fishing quals, man. Henry, you got a special qual here. We give out one qual for the Kiev tripper every trip. Basically, the person who really just crushed the trip, did a great job with foraging canoes, setting up camp, helping others, and really embody what it means to be a Kiev tripper. And so, Henry, man, you did a great job on this trip and really helped everyone out. You got your pottery, archery, sailing, adventure, practice quals as well, dude. Jack Redfield. Oh, you got your swim, archery, and rifle quals, man.
Did you get special mention?
You got your island swimming, archery, and swimming quals. So here you go. Sandy, back to each other. Sandy, you got your archery and swim quals, man. Andrew. Oh, there you are, right there. You got your sound pottery qual. Emmett, you got your swim, archery, and rifle as well. George, you got your archery ball, dude? And Oliver, you got your tennis, arms, and photography. And again, feel free to come talk to us at the lunch. I think we got a reserve table, and we'll love to talk about the trip and the kids and everything. So, and then after lunch, I think there's some activities open as well. So you guys want to take your training. It starts at 11:30.